Boo. Hello, everyone. It's basically a holiday today. We have a fighting game release. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Hello. Who do we have here today? I see Tiberian, Nightmare, Berserker, Raymond, Logan, Leon, Suvi, Grishtar, Telos, Ed. Hello, everyone. Jordan, Damascus, and yes, you are right on time. Good to see you, Silver, Borada, Tyler. It is indeed punch time. There's like very few characters in this universe that use weapons, so it is almost entirely punch or kick time. Good to see you all. Yes. So Tekken. This is the fighting game I know probably the least about. I actually know more about Soul Calibur than I know Tekken, if we're even going to talk about staying in the 3D arena style fighting games. We don't talk about like Naruto Ninja Storm or anything like that. Curb my noise? Wait, is something goofy? What happened? Did I cut out this time? Did I start cutting out? Bear slap? So, also, I did have some time and I think my microphone just is really loud for some reason. Let me fix that. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I think my microphone might be a little loud. You're cutting out half of what you say? I think my microphone's goofed. Hold up. Hold up. It's just really loud. It's spiking. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. Anyway. Hi. Trevor, good to see you. King is a luchador. Yes, I love King. This is a game that is released 15 hours ago. This game, Tekken, I think only released like 5 hours ago. It released at like 4 p.m. for me. Not even 5. I think that's 3 hours then. I am very excited. Like I said, new fighting games are basically a holiday for me, and we had 2 fighting games come out in succession in 2 days. Yesterday was Under Night 2, and today is Tekken 8. And I want to give Tekken more of a go than Under Night, because I already know Under Night pretty well. I already know I will enjoy it. I am a Byakuya main. I always have fun saying his name. Byakuya. It sounds like I have something stuck in my throat. But Byakuya is who I mained in Under Night originally. I'll get around to playing it eventually of Under Night 2. I wonder if I'll still like Byakuya. But for sure, I want to spend some time in Tekken, because like I said, I don't know a lot about Tekken. I did spend a little bit of time before stream. I had about an hour and a half, and I did a little bit of training mode and just was fiddling around with some characters, so I don't have to go through the whole roster to really touch up on what they kind of feel like to try to figure out who I want to play. We'll hang around and we'll probably do the rest of the roster, see who maybe I want to spend some time on. Do probably mainly just some combo trials, and then we'll probably do story mode, because from what I've heard, the online's kind of broken right now, as expected from fighting game releases, and I don't think anybody's had a smooth release for online yet for fighting games. So yeah, mainly keeping it simple for tonight. Big beefy man. I haven't tried Jax yet, but I am intrigued. This came a day before my birthday. What a wonderful birthday gift then, Trevor. Happy early birthday. It is basically, yeah, when a new fighting game comes out, it's just a holiday for me. Didn't know Tekken 8 came out. It already came out. It just came out a couple hours ago, roaming, so we're jumping right into it. Yeah, Ezekiel the Drip. I'm wearing Jin's outfit, who so far is probably in my top 3 of who I've tried out. Who we won't see me trying out. I have, I already started my notebook, my fighting game notebook. I actually don't know where my dedicated fighting game spiral notebook is. I don't know where it is within my, collection of other notebooks, because I take a lot of notes. So I had to start another one. Just a small, field note. I have tried so far within my little hour of... I didn't finish all the combo trials. I was like, okay, we'll get to, like, late combo trial, like 7 or 8, and then I moved on. I I've tried Devil Jin, Huao Rang, Jin, Lars, King, Claudio, Dragunov, Brian, Leo, and Zafina. Those are the people I've tried so far, and then we're gonna do the rest of it. I do have a lot of intrigue so far of who I haven't played yet, of Victor and Kuma, of course. Can't forget about the big bear, and then Victor, a dapper old man. He's also, oh, and Raven. I think Raven's probably up there too. But we're gonna try to go through a good amount of the roster. And then I'll probably, and I've been writing down notes of how I like feel about them, and then I'll probably discuss how me, a brand new, don't know a lot about Tekken player, feels about all these characters. All of my notes so far have 3 to 5 little bullet points of what I think about these characters so far. I'm trying to keep it simple. And then we'll go from there. And then after we do a little bit of browsing of the characters, we're gonna jump into story mode. Which, I don't know if anybody else has, watched the video, but I forget who made it. But there's a guy who made like a 2-hour or something, maybe longer, video about all of the Tekken lore. I don't remember anything about it, but I have watched that video before, so I feel like I'm going in knowing at least a bit. I at least think I know what happened in Tekken 7. And I just know it's gonna be ridiculous, and I'm a bit excited. Select story mode for a refresher. Yeah, so story mode's basically gonna be the thing that keeps us going. Thoughts on Reina? I have not gotten to Reina yet. Like I said, I listed off who I've done so far. I haven't gotten to do too much time, but we're gonna be looking at the rest together. Both want to play King so badly. Dude, I am genuinely surprised about how much I liked King. And I think it's because he's not just a grappler, but he plays still similarly to, like, just how the system is. And the fact that he still is, like... He's not like how a grappler I would think when I think of, like, Zangief. Right? Like, straight up, slow, chunky, poke. He still has, like, a whole toolkit besides just the command grabs. And he was a lot more satisfying than I thought he would be. And he didn't feel as limiting as the command grab character was. I would say he feels a little bit more like a bruiser, like a Marisa, if I were to keep going with the Street Fighter analogy. But yeah, I did enjoy what I played so far of King. Yeah, King seems to have way more depth than I thought. Way more depth. Is Tekken the one with M. Bison? No, M. Bison is Street Fighter. The Mashima is the main family, and you'll know him of Kazuya and Heihachi are the two main faces that have always been there, and then Jin's the son of Kazuya, if I recall. So that 3 family is the main face. All right, but let me get the game booted up, and I'll continue to blabber about all of this. Also, I will not be playing on a fighting stick. I will still be playing on my hitbox. I don't care if it's superior to play this game on a fight stick. I don't care. I will suffer. I don't want to hurt my arm, my wrist. What is a hitbox? It is the name brand for a leverless controller. So instead of having a D-pad or a stick to move your character around, it is 4 directional buttons. So it's like having a very minimal keyboard that I'm pressing. Bringing out the Panzer? No, not my Panzer. Panzer is way too heavy still. Way too heavy. I think my Panzer, and it doesn't have like a new board in it. I think my Panzer is gonna be staying in retirement for now. Yeah, Heihachi is supposed to have died in the last one. I do remember that. Bandai Namco symbol is always so bright. It always hurts my eyes. Alright, let me move my mouse over here. I always tend to choose Heihachi, so I guess this time my main will be Reina. Yeah, she's basically the replacement, right? And there's like all the other Mashimas. Whoa, game kind of loud. Whoa! I haven't seen this yet. Let's get high! little loud. Can't get over how comically evil Brian is. His hair! I still don't understand Lars's hair. She's so cute! I think she was the one character when they showed her was like the most people were vocal about that she existed, right? King! Get him, buddy! Also, I have no idea what's going on. I'm pretty sure I will once I play the star. Wait, there's so many more jacks! I thought all the jacks were exploded. I don't remember. The bears! That's true. Is he going through a, like, Ken phase? Did he get divorced or something? Why is he having the... Why is his hair all down low? 8. Tekken 8. Tekken. Woo! All right. I am very excited. We all forget about Guile's hair. Guile's hair is still, like, a flat top. He has outfits to change it. He has, like, a ponytail in his casual outfit. I don't like that he's staring at me like that. Except. Yes. Oh yeah, I have to. How do I? Is this how it works? I'm gonna do it in training mode because I don't know. Cross-platform on. Yeah, that intro's pretty cool. I like it. Next, we get to watch first time setup. Very exciting. As Kazuya stares at us. Favorite PJ? Huh? Oh, we gotta go with the classic. He does have the villainous stare. I do also like watch. Hey guys. Biddies. Just one tab over, biddies. I find it so funny that the option screen is just staring at this man's body. Nothing but constant struggle, especially post Tekken 3. The writers just don't like him being happy for some reason. I do know he lost to Kuma a lot. I do remember that. All right, but let's see. Oh yeah, should we start with me making a character first? Or should we save that for another time? There's some very strong biddies. Scars in 4K. Someone oh, I think there was an interview before this game came out where the creators were basically like, yeah, we have favoritism for the Mushimas. No, Illyria, I play a lot of fighting games. I'll do the character customization another time. Let's go look at some characters first. Like I said, we'll play a little bit. All right. So I've done Claudio, Zafina, Weo, Wow Ring, Jin, Devil Jin, Lars. So I guess I could just start going through the rows, I guess. Haven't tried Paul yet, so let's start with Paul. Mr. Depression himself. One of them tried to kill Kirby? Kirby? Wait, it's Kirby? Oh, wait. I tend to forget that they're in Smash. PS1 Illyria, a lot of people have Tekken as like their old, like childhood game. My favorite character within Tekken? Oh man, I don't know. I can't even tell. I would probably say the two bears so far, Kuma and Panda, but I'm gonna... Can I do... I don't think I could do volume settings in here. What? Alright, well, we're just gonna have to do manual, which is fine. Alright, so this is what I've been doing. I've just been going straight to combo trials, especially after I did the first, like, 2 characters and I understood, like, I guess the inputs. It definitely has been going by a lot faster with the characters that I've been trying out. Kangaroo. Yeah, the kangaroo and the raptor. What happened to them? I remember that the kangaroo, like, cheated on his wife. I remember having that bit of war. Also, there was a tree man. What happened to the tree man? Alright, that's not bound. Let me, do this real quick. Alright. Now we're good to go. Bloody Roar? Funny enough, have not played Bloody Roar before. I've seen people play it, but they've never really had it at, like, arcades and stuff. I never really have seen it in person or anything. I need to give it a try, especially because Fightcades exists. Oh, man. Also, the voice actor for Paul, who is he? I feel like I've heard him a lot before. I can't put my finger on it though. No, Greed, I am very bad. My movement probably is embarrassing to watch for some people. So Paul so far feels pretty satisfying. He's not really too flashy so far, and I do like my combos that are flashy. Supposed to be that kick? Yeah, that kick. Not really Liam O'Brien. Travis I could see. He's way too deep for Liam. Say that Paul was voiced by James. It says that Jameson Price. I feel like I've heard his voice a lot before. Like, in most of the voices I know are in World of Warcraft, so probably there. Yeah, so far he has been pretty simple. When I play the other characters, they've had some, like, down backs, forward backs. Devil Jin has even old school motions, like he has quarter circle forwards and DPs, which was very interesting. He's the only one so far that I've played that have those motions. Whoa, I didn't need it. I don't want to, no, I don't want to see it. Oops. The rising thing's definitely hard to get used to. Have a lot of complex inputs. Yeah, that's why I'm mainly interested in him is I've only played of the Mashimas, Jin and Devil Jin. And they're very intriguing because despite the fact of they having more complex inputs, they felt more familiar because of them being inputs from all their fighting games. He's Reeve? Man, I have not played, I don't know. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII, but that's pretty cool. Alright, so as well as one thing I'm not used to is this game because of what it is. It has longer input frames. Like jabs are like 8 frames and stuff. It's way off-putting still. Getting used to the flow. It's also Ermac. Oh, maybe that's how I know. Core circle forward, we know those. Oh, what? Oh, that's a different button. Oh, I messed up. See, like even there, like putting in the quarter circle, there's a slight delay of like the juggle. It's very weird feeling. Yeah, that's probably where I know him, Logan. That sounds a lot familiar of what I've heard of him recently. All right, we'll do like 1 or 2 more. So far, yeah, he has been a lot more simpler. He has a sway. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. Oh, it's a double kick. Fast. Oh? So I... hold back and then it turns into a sway. Can I do that without having to do the combo, or? White Fang, yeah! It's actually been a while since I've heard the English version of Guilty Gear. Normally it's... Actually, isn't Frosty Fausting soon? Or did it already happen? I don't know. It's sometime in January. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. How are we doing with Tekken? I am just starting. I've mainly been trying to figure out what character I want to play. So far, Paul is interesting. I like the sway. Can you only do it off of, is it kind of like a stance thing? Like, off of buttons? Yeah, okay, so it's off of buttons. Interesting. That gives them, like, some spacing and mix-ups. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna write down my notes for Paul. And what I think of him. How would I describe him? Is he Rushdown? He seems like he would have the pacing of Rushdown. You might like Steve when you get to him. Steve, which one's Steve? I don't remember who's Steve. That one's Steve. Right. The other blonde man. All right, so Paul. He felt like, I felt from what I was doing with other characters, he might be doing a little bit more damage. He felt like he might be a bit like a hard puncher, so he has some really interesting mix-up potential, I think, with the sway, so I'm gonna put that down. And then simple. His inputs seem pretty simple, so I'm gonna put that as my other note. All right, let's try Raven Ninjutsu. Yeah, Steve has practiced for Ed. Do you think Ed's gonna have like some sway and movement abilities in 6? I don't know. I would love to see that. Also, hi David. Did you see the Johnny Cave movie? I have not seen it. The animated one, right? I have not seen that yet. I actually have not seen any of the recent releases of the Mortal Kombat movies. There's been like 3 animated ones in the past, like since I think COVID, and I have not seen any of them. We maining blondes? We love blondes in this house. Blondes and gingers, rise up. All right, let's try out Raven. When they showed Raven at Evo, because Raven and Coffee Lady, whose name I forget, were both shown at Evo. I did think Raven looked way cooler than her, so I'm very intrigued what he's gonna be like. So let's see, while rising. Oh, another quarter circle. Woo. That's what that looks like. That's so dramatic. I did barely anything, and it was like, here's 8 hits. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. That is one thing. I do like very, very flashy characters. I like it when if I do a combo that's like 3 hits and then the screen's exploding, give it to me. That's why I really like Devil Jin, is because you do 2 hits and he's shooting laser beams. Like, it was so silly. I loved it. Raven looks like Blade. He probably could be based off Blade. This is your first 3D fighter. It's not my first 3D fighter. I have a little bit of playtime in Soul Calibur. What are they at? 6? But I have not invested a lot of time in any 3D fighter. I think I have maybe like 10 hours in Soul Calibur 6, and then I have, I think, an hour. I think last I checked is 63 minutes in Tekken 7. So I have little to no experience in 3D fighters. I'm going in very baby. So me playing this is a whole learning experience. I hope you guys are excited to watch a scrub play. Yeah, ooh, I want to be going, ooh, pretty colors while the game is happening. It's just, I want to also be entertained. Exactly, Go Tanks, exactly. Am I doing that right? There's one thing that I have to get used to is the more the down forward and down back inputs. They're very strict on your timing on them. They have to be pressed pretty on point. Really want to play Soul Calibur for fighting game. Soul Calibur has such a good story and lore, and it's just silly. It has the peak character creation that's just funny. Like, if you know nothing about Soul Calibur and you just spent a day with, like, your friends playing your silly characters, it's entirely worth it. Oh, interesting. That's a... There we go. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button. Well, that's down back. Oh, I did too soon. Best way to play it. Yeah, the one thing that does kind of suck is I don't feel like Soul Calibur really turns out a lot of competitive play, which is a little sad. I do think Soul Calibur is very, very unique, compared to even like other 3D fighters and stuff. Okay, he's very flashy, so I gotta make sure I put that down. Flashy. He does feel a little chunky in his moves, though. They feel like they have a very off beat to them. I don't know if I quite like that. I like my rush downs. I like smacking buttons. I didn't pay $70 to block. All right, let's see. He has a stance. He has a during heat and soul zone. Whoa. I see. It's the combo extension. I do really like heat. So far of what I've experienced with Heat and doing these combo trials is Heat is very aggressive, obviously, and it's a combo extension, so it feels what's the best one? I wouldn't say drive rushy. I would say it actually kind of feels more like a crush counter if I were to keep making other fighting games that I've played. It's very interesting. Is that franchise still seeing Soul Calibur? Yeah, Soul Calibur's still around. Whoops. Oh, I have to do it right after. I see. Yeah, it's the one that also has Girl and 2B, right? In it as guest characters. Well, Rising. Let's do one more for Raven. He does feel he feels just a little chunky on his buttons. I don't know if I like that. Whoops. Oh, I have to hold it, right? That's also something I have to get used to, is the black arrow means hold, from what I understand. Whoops. That's 4-1. Yeah, also, I don't know why that character is the most prolific when it comes to being, like a collab character, because she's also being put in Grand Blue. Oh, he has a back stance! I heard some characters have back stances. Oh! Flashy, bit chunky in the move, but the back stance. That's my first seeing of back stances. And he's a little chunky. At least that's what he feels like in my hands. A little chunky. Alright. Let's go to another character. Character selection. Yeah, I guess it's just because he's so freeform and Oh, I thought I'm sorry. His fighting style, I thought it said super spicy barbecue. Super spy CQB, my bad. I thought it said spicy barbecue. Yeah, I guess he does just like throwing his character around, so that makes sense. Alright, Victor, I am very interested in. He was one of my initial, like, top 3 picks, so hopefully he ends up being fun to play. Yeah, barbecue, same thing.
Get ready for the next battle.
Did you not eat by chance? I have a muffin. Dude, he's the most boring Nier character, but she's always the one they use. I'm not salty, you're salty. I mean, it's because she got, you know, appeal. Or, yeah, her default outfit might be related. Redacted, how did you know? I have reasons why they probably would put her in the game. That, as well, like, I mean, she already sort of had it, combos and stuff, right? I've never played a Nier game, but I'm assuming she has... It's an action-style sections in it, right? I'm assuming she has combo-like abilities that could probably be put in and implemented. Alright, Victor, don't let me down. I'm very intrigued by you. Oh, man, that was a cheesy line. Bon appetit. I like it so far. Cheesy. Gotta put that down. First note. Cheesy. Bless. We know I like cheesy. That's 4, 3, 2. Do I have to dash? I do. Has appeal. Does that make her a banana? I mean, considering how often they like to Remove the peel. I would say yes. Action style, but they mostly involve giant floaty swords. Yeah, she gives me very much Ram the Fall vibes because her floaty swords. So I can see why. Super spicy barbecue means like something that would be in one of these games. Like a dang kangaroo. I would love a spicy barbecue fighter. Give me somebody who fights with like a kebab, a giant kebab. Oh wait, that's a wrong button. Ooh, okay, he's pretty flashy so far, even with just his simple combos. Not as flashy as Raven was, but definitely he has some spice to him, considering he is a super spicy barbecue fighting style. During heat, okay. Ooh, I see. The overhead thing. I still have to get used to that, like, pause with heat, too. Wow, okay, he's kind of schmoving. I like it. Do I have to dash? Maybe. Ooh, maybe. What does that look like? Oh, I should have got. Oh, oh, that was cool. Okay. Okay. I like that. I do think I have to dash though. Do I have time to like? I think I do. To do these properly. Ah, it's menuing. I'm too fast. That's like really fast of an input. Woo. It's a middle into that. Oh! That's so cool. Okay, flashy. He's kind of cool. I didn't expect that to happen. If they add Jax to the right fighting game, I bet he totally could fight with a giant kebab. Jax. I don't know League of Legends characters. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Bye, Leon. But I managed to learn one combo with Reina. I hope to meet you. Meet your fist soon. Yes. Hopefully they fix the online. I'm assuming they probably will, like overnight. And then I know so far what Telos and Leon probably have the game. If we have a couple other people, we could probably make lobbies and hang out. I wouldn't mind. Especially because I have no work tomorrow. Maybe I could just sit in the Discord playing. If I don't have any other things to do. I do have a couple of errands I gotta do. Okay, I gotta do that a little faster. Oh, that's so cool. He's so cool. Bro. He's so anime. Is the game crossplay? It is crossplay. So if you get it on your other, if you get it on PC or PlayStation, I don't know if it's on Xbox. Yes, you can play with me. Yes, yes. Matt the Beast, hello. Good to see you. Trying to get the dish done before people show up to check in. If I have my hoses hooked up to the sinks tomorrow. Ah, well, I wish you luck on the cleanup, Matt. It's good to see you. Too bad I have work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Isn't the new Yakuza game coming out tonight? I think I opened up Steam a little bit before Tekken came out, and it was the front banner, and then it got obliterated by Tekken 8. Oh, that's 2, not 1. Whoops. And that's 4, 3, 2. Okay. I won't be, yes, I won't be able to play it. How excited are you guys for what? All right, what is the timeline of this new Yakuza game? Is it one that's a continuation? Can you start from nothing and play? I mean, I'm still gonna probably play 0 first, but you know, I'm intrigued of the Yakuza universe. Comes tomorrow, but work. Oh, you got the physical? Nice. I always prefer physical games, you know me. It's after 7. Oh, okay. So it is a direct sequel. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool, guys. It's so cool. All right, all right, all right. Victor, I like you. I like you. I don't really know what I can tell from, what entirely his, like, game plan will be. He's a stance character, obviously. But, I don't know. From, like, his feel of his buttons so far, I can't really think of what he might actually do. He does feel very John Wicky, though, and I like that. Wicky. John Wicky. It's Yakuza 8. Oh, okay. It just has a fancy name, but it's Yakuza 8. Okay, Reina. I'm finally gonna try Reina. All right, right now, my notes. Yeah, Nightmare, the one thing that sucks is that they never make physical copies for PC games. I mean, I get it. Nobody has a disc drive anymore, but at least, like, give me the disc and, like, the ability to just download the serial code to Steam or something, because I still want the physical, man. I hate that if I want physical, I have to buy, like, a PlayStation version. The infinity sign is 8 sideways. Oh! I thought that was just, like, symbolism. I don't know. My bad. My brother who loves Yakuza is very excited. That's all I know. All I know is that people are mad at Sega about it. Like, the DLC. Isn't it kind of whack? Or the pre-order bonuses or whatever? Forgive my fighting game ignorance. What is a stance character? Bean, that is okay. Stance characters mean that once they, you put in a specific input, and when you enter that input, it puts a character into a stance. And during this stance, it changes how their buttons work. So if, for example, I go in the stance, instead of hitting X and I get like a punch, I can hit X and get like a kick. It just changes how my button layout is. It gives me a whole new toolkit, basically. So she has the, she's got the backdash, right? Because she's a Mashima. And the dashes. There's aliens back there, excuse me? There's a spaceship back there. Yeah, it's like entering a specific mode of your character. Yeah, you have to pay for New Game Plus. It's so stupid. They're really figuring out ways to milk people, Sega, huh? His voiced by the actual actor who was in Inglourious Bastards? Who was that? I watched Inglourious Bastards once, and I don't actually remember much about it. Paul's worst field come true. Is he scared of aliens? I wouldn't know much. I don't know much about Paul. Sega wants to launch a new console. This is sarcasm, but it'd be funny. Oh man. Has there ever been a new console launch that's not the big 3 and have survived? Especially with like PC gaming and then of course the big 3. Like, they already said, Sony made an announcement the other day that said, hey, we know that PC is probably the future of gaming and we're gonna start doing stuff. It was like 2 or 3 days ago. I remember seeing a post about it. Wow, already a dash in your first combo. That was neat. Oh, you have to hold it after. This music is so silly. I'm distracted by it. I'm so happy in training mode it or the combo trials it gets muted a little bit, like it's a little softer, but I can hear like the whole. It's like it's an interesting jam. Like you want to clap and dance with it. I've never played a fighting game, so this is a whole new territory. Bean, I'm happy to let you know. I know most of the terminology. I know the second language. I know it's the 1 second language and it's fighting game terminology. But that's about it. I still have to learn a lot about Tekken terminology, but I do actually have notes on that, so I can pull out my notes and even try to explain those. Yeah, listen. It's so fun. What a fun song. I'm okay with FPS. Not the greatest, but a little bit. That's such a weird timing. Nerd, I am a nerd. During Wind God step? Oh, she has a command dash. Okay. Okay, I gotta write that down. Command dash. So that means she's probably fairly aggressive of a character. Is she rush down? Whoops. I'm too slow on my buttons. That needs a okay. Whenever you're going into that, you probably need to dash. That always goes into that. Yeah, do I dash? I want to make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah, you do dash. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm right. Today's class was fighting games is brought to you by Brie. I've said it before. If there's ever a point where people want to just learn the very basics of fighting games, I'm so down to have like fighting game stream the class, the lessons, you know? If there's anybody interesting. Did anybody see the fact that they're actually having a college course somewhere? I forgot where it was. There is a college having a course that is about fighting games. Lesson 1, mash your buttons. I think I'm just too slow. And my first hit isn't connecting. Oh, you know what? I forgot that you could do that in this game. Not that. But depending on distance you run. I forgot about that. I think maybe I need to hold it and then let go right at the end. Yeah, gamer. Lesson 3 profit. Run up grab. Yes, dash up grab is one of my favorite things to do in any fighting game. If they are blocking, I am going to grab you. If you are trying to come at me, I am going to grab you. If I am jumping at you, I probably am going to grab you. I love walk-up grabs so much. Is it good ass Tekken or just ass? So far, it's just ass Tekken because I'm learning. Not good ass Tekken. As well as the internet, the online play is broken, so we can't even have any good. We can't watch people beat me up. Okay, I like her. So she's rushed down. She has like some good smooth buttons. She feels like she's not difficult, but she has these small areas where you have to do some pretty. She's like a medium, I'd say. Like if I would say easy, medium, like hard. She feels kind of like a medium where, despite something like for example, Luke in at the like very basis, he's very, very simple, but the small things to capitalize on like damage and execution is there. She kind of reminds me of that, she'll have that small little bit of execution needed to really capitalize on what she needs, and I kind of like that. So, I'm gonna write that down. All right. On to the next one. Hi, Ron. Why does the bot have so much cake? Wait, who? The bot? Are you talking about Jack? Because he's allowed to have cake. You can't take that away from him. Yeah, well, lesson 6 is wake up on super. Or wake up super. So wake up super is one of those things. You know the meme of like, it has that chart where it starts at the bottom, goes all the way back up, and then goes all the way back down. It's like a big hill almost, and it's like brand new player, wake up super, because I can or whatever. And then you go at the very top. It's like, no, you can't wake up super. It's bad. You'll get punished. And then it comes all the way back down. And it's like it's a pro player, wake up super. That's how I kind of see that. What wake up super is. All right. Let's try the dance character. Okay, I know she has mixed potential because she has the I think she has sidestepping, right? Like built into her kit. She has some nice strings, but can have some very advanced stuff if you get into it. Yeah, so she's like kind of how I expected her kind of to be. I do think it's interesting because most of the Mashimas have been known to be a little bit more on the execution heavy from what I've seen, and she seems a little bit more on the easy to learn, hard to master kind of thing. All right, let's see what she's all about. I'm not going too deep into these characters. I'm going bare bones to actually get a feel for everyone. Because I'm very easy to please. If I find the right thing at the right time, I basically probably won't even try. I don't even usually try everyone. Like, I played Grand Blue, and I thought I was gonna play, I forgot what his name at the moment. But, did she just do what I thought? Did she just Fortnite dance? Did she just Fortnite dance at me? I thought I was gonna play, like, let me think. Who was it? Like, Zeta or, I forget his name, but the wolf boy. I ended up liking Siegfried as soon as he was like, I don't want to play him. He seems kind of, like, simple. And then I played him, I'm like, I like Siegfried? She did it again! How dare you? How dare you floss at me? I know, I hate this character. You're not allowed to Fortnite dance in my house. Because they didn't know how to say it. How to say it as... I can't even pronounce it right. Azucena? Azucena? Go, ninja, go. Oh, interesting. Whoops. Not too bad so far. I'm assuming her sidestepping probably won't be too deep into her combos. I'm assuming it's probably going to be more of a active game plan thing. Guessing. Don't know. 100% reaching. Oh, that's 4. Whoops. Oh, that's cute. She was counting the amount of hits she was going to do. That's actually kind of cute. But I keep messing it up. So we're not getting that far. That's... Oh, it's 4-3, 4-3. I kept going to 2 for some reason. Do I have to dash? I probably have to dash. If you don't know, always dash. Lucky Chloe did that in 7. Oh, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't watch 7 very much. The most Tekken that I watched is during like World Finals or Evo or whatever. It's always hype, but I just never really understood too much of what was going on, and I was like, I felt a little left out. Not bad, but she did floss. That is true. All right. Ooh, I love the little flip. Woohoo! That's cute. Oh, that's 3. Whoops. 3, 3, 4. And then another dash. Okay. I messed up. Woo! Nobody played Chloe, even if you did, you didn't. Real? I mean, I guess that's fair. I never saw very much Chloe ever, right? She was always a pretty big face of Tekken, but I don't think I ever saw her be played ever. I think you have a point. I saw a lot of the Chainsaw Girl, if anything, a bit more. Oh, that's 2. Oh, it's gut punch. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Down 2 and then 1. No, down 2 then 3. Oh, that must be from the attack. No one decided to play her because of the cringe. Is Chloe that bad? I didn't know that. Was almost universally hated as a character. People hate Chloe? Didn't Chloe like bully someone in 7 and it made them like... It like was upsetting? I forgot. Who did she do that to? Was it Paul? Oh, she has a back stance. Okay, she's one of the characters with back stance. Okay. She also has back stance. She feels a bit unconventional. She feels a little unique. Oh, that's right. She has the foot. So I'm gonna say mixed up gang. She's got mixed up possibility. Oh, that makes it so she enters the stance? Yeah, okay, so that makes it so she enters the stance. Okay. Okay. She doesn't seem complicated. She seems actually kind of simple. And her execution will probably be more in the actual process of getting her game plan going, I would assume. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have any interest in playing Law. He does not look cool to me. She wasn't that bad, but she was in the perfect place to be a scapegoat for angry Eddie fans. Oh, it was Eddie, not Paul. It was Eddie that she bullied. That's right. Don't like martial law? He just looks kind of boring. They said cringe. That's true. Cringe is very much different than bad. You can be good cringe or bad cringe. Okay. Okay, that was kind of sick. What's this dude's name? Shaheen. So far might be flashy. I kind of like that ender. 2 then 3. How very dare you? How dare I think the characters look kind of boring, but I mean, I'll still give them a try, but I feel like they just look boring. I tried Brian. I thought I was gonna really like Brian. I thought Brian was gonna be like some sort of beefy meathead kind of character, and he was kind of, he was kind of like this huge disappointment. I was really excited to try Brian, and then I tried him, and he's like, Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, he's kind of fun. I like him. Kind of an unexpected turn of events here. That's 4 than 1. Wow, I did it backwards. Brian plays a lot more straightforward than you think a psychopath would. Yeah, he was so, like, such a buzzkill, man. I wanted something more from him. I found someone you're gonna main, BB. What, in Tekken? Who's that gonna be? It's not even Rashid. I can't get the flying flying lawnmower. Rashido. Oh, that meme's so good. Oh, I gotta do fast. At least he also seems to have more faster inputs, which I like. Oh, it's full. I'm doing the wrong button again. Was that another dash? I think he might have a lot more like movement in his stuff than I thought. Good night, Damascus. Oh, meant it as a question. Well, you gotta put a question mark at the end. And, I have not found somebody who I'm gonna main yet. I definitely have a top 3, though. We're gonna go through most of the people I have interest in. The one thing I will say, for, like, especially if you're new at fighting games, if the character's aesthetic doesn't grab you, you probably won't want to play them ever. Because if you don't connect to it on a visual level, you probably won't like them. I'm one of those people. If you don't think they're cool looking, you probably don't want to play them. Men the training dummy with the dummy cake. Oh, this man? Oh yeah, training dummy do kind of got some thick thighs. You right, Ronnie. That's 4. I keep doing the wrong button. Okay, I think that one can hit. I'm bad. And then it's 4-1-3. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, close. Which means Jack time. I do want to try Jack. Despite the fact that I think Jack looks a little silly, he has still a lot of potential to be something I want to play. I think I'm getting to the point where I need to stick with the most basic input characters. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, most of the time, the characters I like to play, I prefer playing for the game plan than for, like, huge flashy combos. Like, I want a flashy but simple, usually. I think only as I've been playing more fighting games, I've been getting more comfortable with getting more difficult characters. Because, I mean, when I first started playing fighting games, I started with Chun-Li, which was very hard for a brand new player at fighting games. And then eventually I moved on from her because she was just a little bit too much. And then eventually, by the end of Street Fighter V, I was playing Cammy. Very simple, but I liked her game plan. I like how she played. And And that's kind of like most of the characters I play usually. But now, as I've evolved as a fighting game player, I especially like rush down with like setup game plans. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ, my favorite character is Beerus. I love the setup game plan with orbs. I don't know how he plays in Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball Capcom nonsense that it is now. But that's how he used to play. And then Under Night, I play Byakuya, who's all about setting up traps. Very, very pressure heavy. Like, you know, it's all about evolving. And if you have to change to fit where you can play and actually like adjust and enjoy the game, like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just how you're evolving. Power World looks weird. I don't really. It's from what I understand of Power World, it sounds like it's a very mediocre arc, and I also don't have any want to play arc, so I don't really have any interest to play Power World. The side switch getting to me. This is the first character I played that had a side switch in their combos. Oh, 4-1-3, 4-1-3. Too late. No, I know, Mossy. I saw on my email. I haven't accepted it yet, but I did see it. Mossy, thank you. Maybe in the future it'll become something I would prefer to play, but right now it's like, I don't really have an interest at all. Power World runs much better. That's funny, Berserker. But I mean, like, the concept of it is like the flow of it. From what I've read of like reviews and stuff, it has that arc feel, and I don't have any care for that. I have to go. Hope Tekken is fun. Bye. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Nether. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, I didn't believe in myself. The one thing I like about this character is the thought of having people have to watch this animation all the time. Of me jumping on them. I like that thought. Taking up people's time. Watch me do something cool, dude. I'm still not used to the inputs of this video game. And when I'm allowed to do stuff. I just want to see what else is there. I don't think he seems to not be like the most complicated, but he does seem to have. Okay, he does have something. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find more stuff about depth about his kit. Okay, he has like a step within his combos. Oh, that's a 4-1. I'm trying not to be stubborn with the combo trials anymore because we know how bad that got when I was trying to play Luke for the first time. Well, it's one of those punch tree games with not Pokemon. Yeah, it's like I don't have the time to invest in that anyway. Like I'm never gonna play Rust. I'm never gonna play Arc. Valheim itself, as much as maybe that's the one that I have interest in because of the themes, it already also feels like it's too much. Are we on the part of the fighting game stream where it's stuck on a move for a while? Nope, we move on now. I am no longer stubborn. I just want to see what things have to offer, and then eventually I'll come back to it, but right now we're just trying to look at characters. I think I have a dash. That's a 4. That's 4-1. It's also very off-putting because the where the buttons are, they're at like an angle compared to what my button layout is. Very weird looking. I'm not used to button like telling me for 1, 2, 3 it looking like that. I haven't gotten bored with it like other survival games because you can automate some of the annoying time-based crafting. I mean, that's at least an improvement, but it still doesn't really appeal to me. I would rather spend time playing fighting games than punching a tree, you know? I'm not letting the dash go fast or through. It's a mid when I do that right. Okay. I'm doing it fast enough. Oh, it was close. Okay. I understand him. He's kind of flashy. I don't mind him. I would say his buttons don't feel too good. So I don't know. Not too big on that. So who's left that I have interest in? Probably Leroy. I'll try Steve after that, I think. Kazuya. And then the bear. I think and June. I'll probably try June, and I think that's everybody that I kind of have. Oh, and Jack. I can't forget Jack. I have interest in.
Leroy Smith.
Most of the characters I had interest in are on the first row. Leroy Jenkins, yes. He has chicken. At least I got chicken.
Get ready for the next battle.
I like Lily. I don't remember her, but she has a very Karin look to her. I wonder if she plays the same. I wonder if she's similar. All the rich girls always have the same vibes. You know, are they a Rekka character? Is Lily a Rekka character? Am I guessing correctly? Might want to try Xiao Yu at some point. I could try her too. Stances aren't too bad. I just think so far stances have been the most, like, increase of depth of a character, if that makes sense. Because when it comes to me playing other games, I usually play anime games, right? So when I play anime games, they have things that are so much more of, like, traps and setups and unique zoners and stuff. This one seems to be very much everybody has similar, kind of a similar feel to them almost to me, but they have a very unique, like, they have one thing that makes them very unique, and it's finding that one thing that makes them unique, and it's, a lot of the time so far, it's been within stances, especially because it's only a four buttons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't deny what? Bald? You're balding? Dude, I told you, I don't have a Keeps membership yet. I can't help you. She's just pretty. She is a very pretty character. So I'm wondering, so this guy was the best character in the game for a while in 7, right? Did he end very well in 7, or did they nerf him to the ground? I'm wondering where he stands in this game.
Come on, sugar.
I knew it was somewhere. All right. Yeah, he can make his dog come and fight. I love it.
I'm not holding back.
Woo! He's still pretty cool. Man, this guy's so cool. I love Leroy. Ooh, okay, that one's the first one like that, I think. Down and then 2, 3.
I'm not holding back. Time to use
I didn't expect that. That was awesome. Oh, he has kind of a stance too.
Time to use
And then that's for. Whoops. I have to be good at the game though.
Time to use
Okay, he's awesome. He's kind of awesome. Lily and Karin are both rich girls who taught themselves how to fight. Asuka and Sakura both trained just to better themselves. For some reason, the rich girls consider them rivals. Okay, so very similar. Okay, so I guess fairly right, but the question is of how her game plan will be or how she'll play. Harada loves Leroy, does he? I mean, this man, he's got drip and he's just cool so far. Oh, what? What was that? Oh, it's a mid? Okay. I thought maybe it was like, I was wondering if it worked like a grab, but I think it's just like his style of some sort of launcher-ish kind of thing. Wrong terminology more than likely, but thought process is how I'm working with my Tekken. Oh, 4. Whoops. I keep going back to 2. Why do I keep just pressing 2? Okay, he seems pretty flashy. I like that, so. Notes. Flashy. Drip. Dog. He has a dog. His buttons seem fairly satisfying to actually hit. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Let's say he combo. I have to hold. That's 3. Or that's 4. Ooh, he's also the first one to have like a good amount of double hit, but or like 1 2s, 2 3s and stuff. Interesting. Has the one he does? Oh my god. What is his fighting style? I didn't read his biography when we loaded in. And he doesn't seem too complicated. He feels like a mid kind of difficulty. He's neat. I like him. All right. All right, we'll try her. We'll see what she's got. Xiao Yu. Wow, she's got a lot. She's got a whole lot, a whole list for her style.
Get ready for
All right,
the
we're gonna
next
do a couple
battle.
more characters, and then we're gonna go play a little bit of story mode. Question: do Kuma and Panda still have technically the same sort of kit, or are they still decently different? I don't entirely understand. I just know sometimes they can be different or interchangeable. I don't know. I feel like their normals might be similar. I don't know. They tend to be paired together when you look at guides. Haven't played them yet? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, Don't need a dash. So far reminds me of Jam. Even her stance reminds me of Jam from Guilty Gear. Oh, we're right into it. Okay. During Phoenix. Interesting. Okay. I wish I was that training dummy. Go sit down in your corner, Mossy. Whoops. Do I have to dash? I think I probably have to dash. Okay. Oh, she also has back stance. Okay, so she has stance. She seems fairly straightforward so far. Fairly linear. Nothing too crazy. Whoops. Wrong move. That's so weird. Has like a little twirl to it. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I knew Panda was somebody's bodyguard. I didn't remember who it was though. Like I said, I did watch like the 2-hour Tekken lore video, so I know a little bit. And then Kuma's in love with Panda. I do know that as well. She wanted to win Iron Fist, so Heihachi would have to buy her an amusement park, beat up a bunch of his soldiers. Heihachi thought it was funny that he gave her Panda to be a bodyguard. But imagine being so cool that the evil villain in like all of basically all of the world, I think, besides like the evil demon that lives under wherever that they were trying to stop in 7. He's just like, bet, man, you're awesome. Here's a panda. I mean, he seems to like bears. Didn't he just pick up Kuma and train a bear? Originally, Kuma's dad, right? Because Kuma's the 2nd generation, because bears don't live as long. Okay, and then it flows together. Yeah, it like flows together, so... Like I said, it does feel like she's a fairly linear, so not too bad. She reminds me of Jam. Yeah, Jam from Guilty Gear. She just doesn't have the down to buffer her special moves. She's not bad. I like her. Very straightforward, in my opinion. Stand straightforward. Easy. I'd say so far she felt pretty easy. All right, Panda. We gotta check out Panda. Ryu, Dark, Hado, something. Yeah, he like I don't know, his master died. This master didn't die, and then he's like, I'm mad, but then he's not mad, and then now he's just homeless, and then Ken got divorced, and like, I don't know. Ken fell for a fishing scheme and lost everything, and then Luke tried to say, hey, what are you doing? And then he almost killed Luke. Well, I don't want a deep lore. Yeah, the salamander no Hadouken or something. Oh my god, Panda, I love you already. Alright. Combo challenges. Let's look at my bear. Where'd the ball come from? What? Panda. Oh, alright. Panda. Note number 1. Silly. That's like +4 points, man. Being silly gets me... Being a silly character puts you so far up the list for me. Great. Great. Ooh, what's that? Just watching the bears fling everywhere. Okay. Whoops. The factor that her moves are kind of beefy, I like beefy. That's a good note, beefy. That man goes launching. Oh, the juggles. Okay, okay, Panda, I see you. He's just karate Star Wars. He is the chosen one. That is true. I hope Ring 2 plays Panda still. I hope so. I hope everybody who played Panda, you know, is dedicated. I forget who. So they had an exhibition like a week ago to show off, and they had a couple of pro players and a couple of like just like personalities come play. I forgot. I think it was like Anakin versus somebody, and they played Panda, and it was rad. Or no, it was somebody else, man. There was a Panda who absolutely dominated. I think actually Anakin played somebody else. Whoops. Gotta go faster on that. Ooh, okay, I like Panda. Panda's actually pretty fun. It also feels pretty simple. So, silly, beefy, and simple. All right, we gotta try Kuma too. We gotta try both of them. Yeah, and that's right. Anakin was the Jack player. He played Jack and somebody else. Actually, now that you say that, he has played Jack and then what was it? I think he switched to Paul or something. And then he switched back to Jack. It's been, I don't quite remember too much. Combo challenges. Oh, what? Damn it! Fish! Oh my god. Silly. I gotta put down the number one important one, silly. Okay, so far I think these are, yeah, these combos seem to be the same as Panda so far. Oops. I still get confused with what button's what with these little layouts that they show on the screen. Do not pray to the fish. The fish is not real. It is simply a means of food. It is not any sort of prophecy. It is, you are delusional. I did not marry a fish. Okay, so basically these are pretty similar to Panda. So do they get different down the line? I wonder. I don't know, but there's probably something a little bit different about them, but they are definitely very similar. I think I would rather play Panda though, because Panda's just Panda. The sillier dress is what gets me. But the fish though goes strong.
Get ready for the
Delusion. I am beyond delusion. What do you see then? I don't have a fishy wife. I am divorced many of times. I am very single. I'm Ken. Whoops. Oh, she has back stance too. Already, she ended in it. That's just the thing, Nightmare. Did I ever want love in return anyway? Was it all for, I don't know, personal gain? Wow, that was slow. Hold up. If I can execute it. Hold up. That is so slow. Wow. I missed. That's fine. Go to the next one. Yeah, lots of launchers. That's very true, Murata. They don't understand love to begin with. I never wanted it anyway. Getting used to the rising moves are very strange still to me. Oh, that's 1-4. Oh, I've been doing that wrong. Like a platonic gym bro. Okay, so she's simple as well. She doesn't feel too complicated. I'm pretty sure these combos probably aren't going as deep as obviously the 120 move list that these characters have, but you know. Okay, who's like the last two I want to look at? I'll look at Jack and then Steve, and I think then I'll have a good handle on anybody I really care about probably playing. Yoshimitsu intimidates me. They intimidated me in Soul Calibur, and they intimidated me here. Does Yoshimitsu still have like the stance where he stands on his swords? I know he had that in Soul Calibur. Does he have that here? Where he does like the sword walk and then like tick, 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 tick. It's terrifying. All right. This character you play when you want to play anything but Tekken. Yeah, isn't he just completely like a different character? All right. All right, Jack. All right. Okay, that was kind of cool. He's got a lariat? My man's got a Hagar lariat? Oh, he doesn't spin enough for it to be a Hagar, but my man's got a lariat. Where's the steel pipe? Fun gym bro, but I'm pretty sure that workout would be absurd. I'm there just to cheer you on, man. You go at your own pace, bro. I'm here for you. Did you remember to drink water? What's that sound mean? My man's sounding like Blanca up in here. Oh, that was weird. What is that? Oh, you gotta be fast on that. Okay. Fast, simple. Oh, whoops, I dropped it. Yeah, so far he seems pretty straightforward. During Gamma Howl. Okay, there's something new here. He flex, he taunts. Ooh, okay. Okay. Beefy buttons. Okay, I like that. Beefy. Silly, straightforward. Rush, probably? He seems like he would be rushed down. Oh, that's just up. That's so weird. I don't think have we seen just an up input in at all? I don't know what I did. Whoa, that's hilarious. That's what that is. Character's hilarious. Oh man. I haven't seen any character play. Does Tekken have air juggles? Yes, they do have air juggles. Not what you would assume for like anime games where you're in the air too, but you can do like you know, like a up or even like you would say Mortal Kombat where you jump and do air combos. It's ground juggles. You're on the ground, but you still juggle. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Jack is pretty silly. I did not think he was gonna be such a quirky guy. I actually think that's pretty funny. All right, one more. I'm gonna try Steve, and then I think I'll be able to list my top 3. I think for characters that I want to play. He's pretty simple, comparatively good for punishing people. Yeah, he seems pretty straightforward, but also satisfying. His buttons are beefy. They have big, chunky, like, bonk. Right? I like it. All right. Oh, this man's moving. He's ready. All right, let's see. Let's see what he's got for us. I didn't think he was gonna sound like that. Huh? Trying to see when he actually enters the stands. Why does he sound like that? Who's this man? Oh, he's got a little spin. Okay. Thank you, Berserker. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh! He's got schmoves. Oh, he's got more than one? Okay, he's pretty neat. I would say he's probably, of the stance characters I played, he's probably the most unique. And in terms of like at least feel, he's probably more like straightforward than I give him credit for. At least the stance characters have felt that way, but he feels the most unique of who I've played that have stances. What does that mean? What do brackets mean? I gotta watch it. Hold on, I gotta watch the combo because I don't know what brackets mean. All right, let's see. Can you play that again, please? Okay, it's still just like, okay. It's like he's Rekka character. Okay. But when do I input that? That's the thing. Oh, okay. I see. I see. He's Nina's son, but for some reason he's British. Why is he British? He sounds so weird compared to the rest of the cast. You have to put them, like, immediately after each other for that to do what you want. And then that's 1, 1, 2. Woo! Oh, yeah, he doesn't quite sound like your stereotypical, like, Cockney British. He sounds very different. I know there's different, like, forms of accents within the like in Britain, but I don't know if I heard something like this before. Fighting RoboCop? Yeah, I'm glad it's not RoboCop. He was the worst character in the game in Mortal Kombat 11, but I don't care. I hated fighting him. I hated it. So what kind of timing is required? Is it King of Fighters time where you enter the combo inputs before the combo ends? No, so it's not like combo strings. Normally, I don't know. The pacing of the combos are very different. Like sometimes they are active. They are very active. But then sometimes, like what it feels like with this down forward 1, the second line, it definitely feels like it has a dial up kind of thing in it to get the next button out. Go to sleep, have fun. Good night. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Oh, I'm not fast enough. Oh, I'm not doing that fast enough. Okay. Am I understanding this correctly? I think I am. Okay, I have to, like, finish it before he finishes the move. There we go. The brackets definitely are a little off-putting, them being just bamboozling. Oh, while crouching? Interesting. Oh, crouch and then do it. Whoops. Such a weirdly strict order of events you have to do. Very strange. You have to crouch and then do the down forward. It's almost like doing a quarter circle forward. We have to hold it. Woo. Would you ever try the 3D Street Fighter or King of Fighter games? I mean, generally, I don't gravitate to 3D fighters. I would probably try them at some point. I more than likely will, because I still want to try to play, like, the, you know, library of fighting games out there, especially big names like King of Fighter and Street Fighter. But I don't know, 3D games tend to just, I don't gravitate towards normally. So I'm hoping, like, Tekken will open my eyes a little bit if I invest some time and get comfortable with it. And I think that's just because I'm intimidated by them. Why not, Mossy? What'd you do? Did you get sick? Were you unable to capitalize? The blizzard, that's right. I forgot. You did have there was plenty of snowstorms going on out there. It's so weird. Such a weird input. I'm so distracted trying to make sure I get the crouch right that I'm forgetting about how to do everything else. I have to do that fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Okay, he has a lot more depth than I thought he was gonna have. Like I said, he has, like, it seems also more options as well. I'm gonna put that down. Like, what? Options. Mix up. Okay. So he was pretty complex for a guy who only punches. Yeah, he has like depth. I feel like he should be switched with Brian. Brian, I thought he was gonna be like a whole chunky, beefy bulldozer, but he's just kind of like, bonk bonk, come at me, bro. You know, it was kind of disappointing. I didn't like it. All right, so I don't think we'll have a guarantee, but I will list my top 3. Okay. Actually, I'll list like top 4. We'll have an honorable mention because I think my list might be a little bigger than I thought. Yeah, he looked like he was gonna be just some guy. He's probably one of the more surprising characters of the cast. All right, so I'm a big fan of complexity and stuff. So, I think my honorable mention is Devil Jin. We did not see me play him, but he has a good amount of complexity to him. That's very interesting. He seems to also be decently mobile because he flies around and stuff, and that's very interesting to me. But I think he would probably be put in the 4th slot. So, we'll do honorable mention Devil Jin. And then for the top 3, I would say starting at 3rd place, very surprising to me is actually Leo. Another one I didn't play on stream, but she had like, it was very straightforward and simple, but it felt like, I don't know, it had some satisfying effects. Wasn't too flashy, but let me see, where's the notes I wrote down? Oh yeah, not annoying. That was the big thing. So the voice is actually very, very nice. I don't mind their voice. And I think they had the feel of being a stance character, but straightforward. So it wasn't as intimidating when it comes to stances and maybe learning and trying to get a little bit more on the like solid middle ground of Tekken. Like it had depth, but also was straightforward. So they were probably in 3rd place. I would say, man, very strong cast. I still haven't, it's very hard to pin down. I would say probably 2nd place would probably be actually Panda or Jack, I think. I think they're very tied for me. And then first place, I think, is Victor. I will probably play the last couple off stream that I didn't get to, but I think those are probably top 3 for me to search around. I would say if I were to have any other honorable mentions, it would probably be King. I think if I put a little bit more time in King, I think he'll probably rise up in what I might want, because he's like a brawler. I feel like he might be the I eat crayons character of this game, and we know I like the characters that are Unga Bunga I eat crayons. I think Jack is also very similar of I will eat crayons. And any other honorable mention, I would probably say, who was it? Oh yeah, Dragonov. He was one more also I played off stream. He was actually... He had beefy buttons, but was simple. Very, very, very simple. I thought he was going to be complex because I remember a little bit of time that I invested in actually watching Tekken. He was pretty abundant for a while, wasn't he? And I feel like he was actually, like, really good. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. But... yeah, he ended up being a lot more simple of a character than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be, you know, somebody who had a lot going for him, but... Alright. So now we're going to play a little bit of story mode to end the rest of the night. Let's see. What is this about? I will keep everyone updated. Like I said, if I don't have too busy of a day tomorrow, I'll probably sit in Discord. He touches your toesies. Very true. Yeah, if there's people who have it and they're free tomorrow, and if I have free time, I'll jump in the Discord and I'll see if anybody wants to play. Use Tekken's new feature Special Style to easily master your favorite character's unique moves and combos. If you're new to using a character, you can enjoy fighting without having to memorize complicated controls right off the beat. Special Style can be taught... Oh, they have, modern controls? Press X to unleash a heat engager ideal for offensive plays. If heat is already activated, you use heat dash automatically. Just press X to enjoy taking things from the new feature, heat system, special style. Okay, yeah, so it is like modern controls. They put modern controls in this game. Why after yeah. So it is like pressing the modern control, like the assist button in Street Fighter, and then you press the correlating buttons to make things happen. Interesting. Okay. No. No, I do not want modern controls. Should we watch? How long do you think these will be? We'll watch them. We'll catch up on the story. We'll watch these little things. If they're not long, we'll watch these Tekken story bits. It's a nice and cool night. This walk should feel quite nice. Enjoy your walk, Nami. Good night, Telos. Whose voice was that? So this is the first... Oh, it's showing us all the games. Cutscene from all the games. The bald guy. Mostly bald guy. The king of Iron Fist. Tekken. Why is the voice is so quiet? Oh, why couldn't they show the PS1 graphics or whatever of them throwing him off the cliff? Come on. Okay, yeah, these are just kind of short things. The dude I played. You played Heihachi? Power is everything. The filter on these definitely hurt my eyes. Why does he look like a troll doll? Why did they make his hair so long? Like so pointy. There was a woman. My nose! Yeah. He Uno reverse card him. Think he was alive. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot in this universe, huh? Decisions when they sat down in characters and said, what if we have to pretend Birctreel? I will seal your fate. Your soul is mine. Yeah, so 2 is when he met June. And then that's when they had Jin, I'm assuming, Tekken 3 or something in between. 10 years later. Heard of a certain legend. The legendary Super Saiyan? Finding, oh, that's right. Okay, so 3 is when they started to put in gods and superpowers. And is this when they start putting the devil being possessed by Satan into their characters? Ogre. Ogre. You mean Nikali? Remember that guy? Don't Soul Calibur and Tekken have the same universe because of Yoshimitsu? Devil was in 2. Oh wow, they had that from way before. Do they? Do they? It appeared. Your mother's killer, joke's on you! She's in this video game. She's alive. Oh, I forgot he was straight up gonna kill him. Oh yeah, didn't he survive because he has the devil gene in him? Yeah, I remember watching the video. Woo, murder! We love murder. Devil form was basically Kazuya's final boss form, and it wasn't really explained till later. Yeah, I recall. Wasn't there like an angel as well in there somewhere? I don't remember. Man, I gotta watch that video again. Nah, he Wolverine that bullet. It bounced right out. Picture of a man whose body was badly burned. It was him. Kazuya. G Corporation? Oh, is this when the assassin sisters were put in? Decoded Kazuya's genetic data and was trying to create a new body. The Tekken Force, the G Corporation. Okay, they're different, not under him. Okay. He was alive. He's alive. By any means necessary. Just set it in. Just set everything on fire again. It worked last time. Yeah, isn't the winner gets to be in control of the Mishima name, the clan, the whole thing, their assets, everything? Angel was there too, but we still don't really understand that bit. I don't think they're ever gonna address it, to be fair. Jin. I also will always adore the old school fighting game characters where the main characters and whatnot have the bushy eyebrows. Those 90s characters, man, the 80s. Always with the bushy eyebrows. One day it will be mine. I will control most of the world by an evil corporation. Tekken 5. Oh, it picks right back up where 4 ended. Okay. Are those Jacks? Kazuya. Yeah, Kazuya and Jin are very similar, just one has bangs. That's really the difference. And one's older, obviously. I wish Log Guy was the main character of the series. I would be a blast. Kangaroo had their Kangaroo fell off when he cheated on his wife. All right, that's when we lost him. Right, Jinpachi. Was he the final boss in 5? What? Nightmare, yes. There's a kangaroo, a raptor, and a log in the older games. The kangaroo cheated on his wife. He had like 2 kids, and he cheated on his wife. Sad day. Does Home Depot sell sword and shields? I don't think so. I wish. I would be able to refill my arsenal. Getting bonked by his wife is peak comedy. I think when I go to bed, I'm gonna have the lore video on. Catch me up on all the little niche things. They do? Prove it. Send me link. You're already playing as the wife and the son for a while by the time dad cheated. Were you now? What? I don't know my lore enough. I'm trying to think of like when, where, how, but I can't think. Axes I can understand. Chopping wood and whatnot. Lars and his funny hair. He's the adopted boy. He's adopted, right? Into the Mishima. Is he the adopted boy? Yes. There is a log. A tree that speaks with little thin stick arms and legs. Yes. My eyes! From seeing Leo, they're capable of designing hair that doesn't look stupid, so why does every character have digest these designs? I'm assuming you meant to write. They look ridiculous because anime. Mokujin? Yeah, Mokujin. There you go. Bot got us. All right, now Tekken 7 story. Roger is replaced by Roger Jr. Yeah, I remember Roger Jr. Rice with while inside his mother's pouch. That's right. Okay. I remember it being Roger Jr., but I didn't realize it was his mom. That's actually kind of sick. Jin's still kind of a bad guy. Lars, your hair! Why is it like that? You belong in Yu-Gi-Oh! With that hair. Oh, in these, they look ridiculous. Oh, you're saying just everyone as in the people in it. Oh, my bad, Warren. I read too fast sometimes. And speak before I think. His hair.
ああデビルの力を持つ者として和也は俺が殺す
Oh my god. He's going edgy mode. He's going edgy mode. Should I buy a Wallace sword? No. No, you shouldn't. No. An axe will always have more universal use. No sword, go axe. Okay, so I actually had the thought that I kind of want to... The story probably could be done in one stream, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to power through the story in one stream tomorrow instead of having it be like, we play for 30 minutes, get to like chapter 4, and then do the rest. I think I'm going to have it all for biddies. We're looking at biddies. I think I'm going to do it all tomorrow. So I think I'm actually going to stop here because I only have like 30 more minutes anyway. So I still have to get up early in the morning. So I think I'm just going to wrap up for a little bit here. So we're going to go over to... Because I'm one of those people who like to finish everything, right? We already know that conversation. I like to finish everything. Especially because I want to do this game's story mode tomorrow, and then I want to finish, and then the rest of the time we're going to be playing video games for, what's today? Is today Thursday? So Friday, finish that, then like Saturday, Sunday, I want to focus on finishing Devil May Cry. I think that's probably the goal and how we're looking at the schedule to be. Yeah, we got big old Kazuya biddies. How old is Kazuya? That man is looking smooth and fine for a man who I think is like 60. Pro strat is speaking without thinking ever. It is probably the most dangerous strat. I don't know about you, Eki. Tekken 7 is apparently the only previous game where a character without nonsense hair was worth showing at all in the summary. Yeah, there was only like 2 of them, right? Stop drooling? No. He's 50. Still, he's looking fresh. Thanks for talking. No, Warren, I enjoy it. And throw whatever your thoughts are out there. I want to hear them. Warren, to be fair, it's universal. They do it for the ladies and the dudes. You gotta give him credit for that. He doesn't skip any day. He's younger than you. I didn't say I want him. Slime Fighter 6 mugged by Tekken 8? Slime Fighter 6? What? Is that a real thing? Slime Fighter. Not a real... okay, is that a Mugen thing? Like, what is that? Keep in mind, he did have his mind put into a clone body at one point. He might be physically younger than he really is. Oh, that's true! We did just actually watch that he had a genetically modified body. You are correct. Makes me wonder what happened. Did he have, like, the body made and then he put, like, his... Did he, like, transfer his brain? Too many questions in the silly fighting game lore. I do find it very funny that surface level these days Tekken seems to be like a little sci-fi-y, but mostly like presenting. If you were to pick a character, you'd just be like mostly grounded, and maybe you'd be like, funny bear, maybe. But I mean, a bear can be trained, so maybe your disbeliefs could be there. But as soon as you go a little deep into the Tekken lore, you're like, what? What? Demons, gods, kangaroos, raptors, you know, it's so silly. I like that. I like that about it. That is, you know, there's a little bit to it. Robbing the cradle with anyone who didn't come out as out of a glacier. I don't know if I like that sentence. Tekken is absolutely just being Tekken. You are very true with that statement, Barada. But I mean, like, I don't know. When you look at Street Fighter, you're like, oh, they have energy beams, right? You look at Dragon Ball, they have energy beams. Soul Calibur, they have giant demon living weapons, and actually they're and Yoshimitsu, Tentacle Man. I don't know, there's just something so silly that Tekken has that it's like, it feels so strange that its face lies behind it. Is there's so much silliness. Even Cashmere would be. I don't like that terminology. Stop that. I don't like it. They're alive, but if you were about drooling over edgy Macho Man, it says early. Well, Dead or Alive also had like Ninja Gaiden dude in it, didn't it? It had Dead or Alive still had dudes in it. It's more when you go to the beach volleyball side is when you get concerned about it. But yeah, wasn't Dead or Alive, like, not bad? It's just kind of died because of, microtransactions. Tiberian, I think you're very much correct on that. I would say yes. They had dudes? Yes. If you ever want a little bit of something to laugh at, Dead or Alive is funny to watch, like, their stage transitions and stuff. Because they'll have, like, a big buff dude, or, like I said, Ninja Gaiden man. And they have such over-the-top scene transitions. It's like they jump off the side of a skyscraper, smash them into a giant metal sign, throw them into down 2 floors, beat them over the head with, like, a pipe, and then throw them all the way to the bottom onto the street. And then they, like, belly flop on them. It has some of the funniest stage transitions ever. Like, that. If you want something to laugh at, watch some Dead or Alive matches. They have some quality funnies to them. Not being one of the big 3. Eki, yes. I do agree that, but, Dead or Alive 6 came out, if I recall, and it was one of the first fighting games that tried to do, like, microtransactions in them for, like, cosmetics and stuff, and I think that caused a lot of outrage when it came out. And that's kind of what made it go down below. Which is funny, because look where we are now! Mortal Kombat 1! Street Fighter 6! To get all the costumes, I listed like, yeah, see, there you go, Caballer's got it. Wow, that's as much as getting all the costumes of Street Fighter 6! Wow! Great to see things have changed and they haven't been punished for what they're doing. But here we are. Only one I played was Dead or Alive 3 and it was fine. It was very pretty, at least for the time. Yeah, Dead or Alive was actually very, very popular until people got mad at it. Is the understatement Dead or Alive had 100 DLC season passes. See, yeah, Roaming's got me on the deets. But yeah, I mean, it's a practice now that's everywhere. It's even, like, Street Fighter 6 isn't great about it. I mean, I don't remember how much it was, but it's like 10, you have to spend, like, either buy $10 each, and it's for every character, so it's like, super expensive, and then Mortal Kombat's the worst. Mortal Kombat is the worst. Mortal Kombat has a free-to-play rotating store in it when you spend $100 to play the game. I am so mad at Mortal. I am on a whole nother level of disappointment for Mortal Kombat. You guys have no idea. That game was my game. My #1 fighting game. And now it is absolutely trash. And I'm so sad. Well, the gameplay's great, but everything surrounding it's trash. So sad about what's happening with Mortal Kombat. Dead or Alive is a fighting game, Mossy. You're thinking of Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Dead or Alive is a fighting game. That's why, the way I heard, it was like kind of like a Guitar Hero, and like where each new game was basically expansion pack, just with outfits instead of songs. Well, that's kind of been like what fighting games have always been. To be fair, they're just an extended thing of it. I mean, they still do it now with, you know, arcades editions, final editions, ultimate editions, whatever. You had to pay for alt colors and lose the alt colors you bought. That is pretty bad. That is still pretty bad. I mean, I am not at all surprised. I mean, Like I said, Dead or Alive 6 died because they did the microtransaction things. And funny enough, I think that's actually happening. Mortal Kombat 1's not dead, and I don't think it will die, but it's definitely being hemorrhaged because of their practices right now. Which is funny because the Xbox Ninja Gaiden gave you a free update that basically changed the entire game, making it harder, giving you a new weapon, a new skill, and new enemies, all for free. In Dead or Alive? The Killer Instinct route of, like, free rotating casts. Grand Blue Rising is doing that, and it's pretty successful. Grand Blue Rising's, I don't think it will be the most competitive game, but it's very, very popular. Like, it's popping off. But yeah, they're doing the free-to-play rotating cast right now, too. I guess they got microtransactions that cost 150. I'm so upset with Sega. Yeah, Ezekiel, like I said, I saw you guys talking about it in the Discord. I feel really bad for you guys. Really, really bad. And I think it's just because, like, their main boy, Sonic, just is at a point where nobody trusts them and they have to tiptoe, but Yakuza is such a pop-off game that they probably feel safe being able to pull something like that off. 5 already had the microtransactions and is still quite liked by the fans. 6 had other issues, including but not limited to even worse microtransactions plus other problems. Oh, I'm sure it was much deeper than that, but it was probably the most vocal thing, isn't it? Is MK1 dead? They just keep showing up saying it's dead. It's not dead. People will... Mortal Kombat it was like, for 2023, was like the 3rd most sold game on Steam. Just Steam, and then I think digital sales. I don't think it did like physical sales or something. Like it was incredibly popular in the States, especially for how well it sold. So it's not dead, but I think its appearance upon the people who care about it and its competitive play are definitely dead right now. The people who care about the game, like big names, Foxy, Rewind, Sonic, nobody wants to play the game. Even like the other day, like a couple of them said, hey, at least make the game playable and not predatory if I'm gonna be making like $200 on a tournament, right? Like, people are very upset with Mortal Kombat right now. Secret characters for free. Yeah, remember that. I at least appreciate when characters are unlocked when you buy the game. Dead or Alive 3 had a glorified costume pack for Dead or Alive 2. So they've always been having that practice, kinda. Only they did it poorly. Ooh. I'm just bored the way things are at MK1, especially since they claimed to fix the desync issue a little before the launch of Tekken. Yeah, I saw that post. My Mortal Kombat is still sitting with an update pending for it. Yeah, when I was making the tweet to say I was live on Twitter, one of the first or second tweets right underneath it was them saying we patched the desync, but we'll see if that worked. What Virtua Fighter on PlayStation, isn't that also free to play right now? Didn't they make a free to play Virtua Fighter or something? I just hope more games go to have a free-to-play route so that just more people play fighting games. And I think if Project L ever comes out, will be the catalyst to really make that happen. Well, I mean, there's not even a thought of a release date yet for that. I was observing some wild rabbits and I was looking where my foot was and I stepped on a snail and now I'm sad. I'm sorry. Nami, I'm sorry about that. Here's what you do. You gotta just give him a little burial. Get like a couple of rocks. Say, I'm sorry, man. See you in another life, and you gotta keep going. What's the latest on Battle Arena? I don't know. I just know there is... I think it's Virtua Fighter, and I think it is, like, Virtua Fighter 5 or something is free on PlayStation, whatever the PlayStation Pass thing is to... PlayStation Plus, that's what it's called. There you go. It was more than just microtransaction that killed 6, but it was part of the issue. Dead or Alive 5 survived despite criticism for the microtransaction because everything else was good, not 6 though. Okay, so it was a domino effect. They kept just trying to dip more and more further into that pool, and it Didn't work out. On the arcade inside Yakuza 7. I didn't know that. I do like that the newer games, they're putting the ability to play older games within the game. Right? Street Fighter did it. I didn't know Yakuza had Virtua 5 in it. But yeah, in Street Fighter, you can go into the Battle Hub and play, like, Street Fighter 1, maybe 2 in it. Occasional bangers like RE4. I mean, I don't even want to start the conversation about Capcom. Capcom adding backwards DRM and invasive things inside their old games that could already be that have been pirated for years, like, I don't know, Resident Evil 5, and then putting it into like Rise, so making it that so like you can't play it on your Steam Deck and stuff. Like, yeah, great. Love it, Capcom. I'm glad that one person having a new Chun-Li mod made it so you went into panic mode and are destroying your reputation right now. Whales definitely do make the gaming industry struggle. I mean, why do you think gacha gaming is, or phone gaming in general, is the biggest gaming platform there is? In the last 10 years. Very true, Warren. Very true. Most things have been disappointment. All Yakuza games that got old fighting games is cool. Ooh. And there's one thing I do have interest in with Yakuza is the factor that they have like a pseudo fighting game style to their fights. I didn't know so I've been now and then, like when I'm at work and I'm at lunch and stuff, I've been trying to catch up on AGDQ. So I've been watching speedruns a lot. And I watched one of a Yakuza game of like DLC for one of the games. I don't remember which one. But I was watching it and there's like air juggling and stuff. There's straight up actual combos in Yakuza. I didn't think that was a thing. I was absolutely wild by seeing that. I thought it was a different kind of brawl. I thought it was just like a street brawler, you know, maybe a little bit more, silly, you know, throwing chairs around maybe, you know, environmental fighting, but it has game elements. I'm like, whoa, what? I will play Yakuza. I know I'm gonna play it eventually. Central servers, you own nothing. Yeah! The you own nothing thing is absolutely just, they are going wild. I do not understand Ubisoft. Ubisoft, right, was the one who made the announcement of, we're gonna make it so you don't own any of your games. Like, they made a post or like a news blog or something like that, and I just went, excuse me? I am never gonna buy a Ubisoft game ever again. Like, what? Hope you have a plan to be on Awful Games Done Quick someday. Like on the Awful block? I wouldn't mind. I love speedrunning. I think speedrunning is awesome. I almost said awful. I love speedrunning. I would love if a Yakuza character I think would definitely fit within Tekken universe. No context. I'm going in mostly blind. I mainly was watching to see what the gameplay was like, to see if I would actually want to invest in it. Street Fighter, oh yeah, the collab was terrible, Colm. All of the collabs in Street Fighter have been really, really bad. Yeah, Eki, I have no faith in Ubisoft. Ubisoft is, I think if there's a AAA company that's definitely going to kill themselves, I think Ubisoft might be the first. I don't think people are loyal enough to something like, what is it? Are they Far Cry and Assassin's Creed? I don't think that will carry them far enough to survive whatever bull they're planning. Has a very deep fighting style. It's entertaining, especially in 6 because of the time new engine and character models went bonkers. See, I like I said, I'm very interested in Yakuza. I think that speedrun really sealed the deal on my interest. Nami, I'm glad you're enjoying your walk. I'm going to install Stay Silent. I don't even know which way you're going, so fair enough, Mossy. I still think the worst suggestion ever was from Kojima, who suggested that if you died in the game, the disc was unplayable. Oh, what about the guy who got fired not too long ago? Warren with $10. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I was expecting I'll be dropping in less for Tekken and DMCs, so here's 10 gifted memberships I'd probably be throwing in otherwise. But presumably without YouTube taking as much of a cut from you. Aw, Warren, thank you so much. You are going crazy with how much you are really putting yourself out there to show your love and support. It means a lot to me, really. You're crazy. Thank you so much, Warren. You're awesome. Every company thinking of doing it, you just said it out loud. Silver, you have a fair point. You do have a fair point. I'm so scared for the future of game preservation, man. I am terrified. Especially me who loves having physical copies of games. Like, I will buy a second copy, one to play on my computer, and then one just to have physical for a console so that it you know, I own it. It is mine. I could put it into the... If my Steam account explodes, I can still put it into my PlayStation and then play it. Ezekiel, exactly. I agree, Redacted. We gotta hold Baldur's Gate on a huge pedestal and make sure we give him all of our money. You know, pay with your wallet and whatnot. Still expecting Beyond Good and Evil 2? I've only ever heard of that game's title. I don't even know what it is. Ubisoft execs are something else right now, especially since after so long. Don't forget about Square Enix too. Square Enix is terrible too. I hate cameras that can't capture the moon well. Nami, the best camera is your eyes and the best memory card is your brain. Said the boomer. How was Tekken 8? Professor, it is very fun. Most of today was a learning experience and understanding like the characters and stuff. So we didn't go too deep, but I am very excited for the future of playing Tekken 8. Also, good to see you, Professor Rock for Brains. YouTube takes what? 30%. It's 70-30 and Twitch is 50-50. The only way I think the link is working again. I mean, if you want, please don't feel obligated. Never feel obligated. I appreciate everything you give me. Your presence is all I need, all I want from you. Don't even need. I love having you here. I appreciate you all. You know, I love having you whenever you're here, but I think if you want to give me direct with the least amount of cut, if you donate through Stream Elements in the description, I think Stream Elements only takes like minimal. I think like barely any. I don't remember how much, but it's little to none. And that's down below. The only thing is that it doesn't have like the super chat thing where it appears in the chat. The message goes directly to me. Square Enix is deep into crypto. They sold their Eidos team for peanuts. Not only that, it's like they keep banking on live service for some reason. Like, straight up, they hope they get that one banger. They want their one Apex Legends or their Fortnites or whatever. They are so hoping that they get one gold mine, and it keeps failing so bad. And I don't have any faith in their bubble shooter or whatever Splatoon ripoff that they're making either. Please do not give me money unless you feel like you can and you're in a safe position and you want to support the stream, because all your money goes back to hopefully making more stuff happen here. An open appeal, but it's just so expensive. I know you guys want to send me stuff, but it's so expensive. I want to make sure it's at, like, the right time where people actually want to send in stuff where we can, like, celebrate something, you know? I kind of contracted. Oh, no, you're not, Ezekiel. How dare you lie? I thought it was out of love. I always appreciate you, Ezekiel. Thank you. Is it coffee or is it Ko-Fi? I think they take 0 directly. Only PayPal transactions, not 100%. PayPal takes stuff. I don't know. The only thing I think I could also do is Patreon, but I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like having those extra steps are just kind of a nuisance, and I don't know. I don't like them very much, but I guess if they work, if you guys want them. Does a PO box they get, yeah, I would definitely need them to be, pre-scanned, probably. Because even though it will more than likely be everything, you know, just fine from you guys, there's always, you know, that random guy who pops in the day I'm like, hey, I have a PO box, and then they send me like a gross sock and then like half-eaten can of beans, you know, like people will do that if they just know. Ko-Fi or coffee would be a great idea. I can make one. I don't really know what I don't use that website really. I don't know much about it, but I can look into it. I was thinking of those controllers on your throne, but they're unavailable now. Boo. Oh, are they the virtual reality stuff? Yeah, those are for big future goals. Like, you don't have to worry about that at all. I mainly, if I ever were to ask something for you guys, it's just like that terrible video games is always what I love to get. And that's really about it. I don't really ask for much. I don't really want much, you know? I just want you guys to hang out with me. Yeah, if you're gonna send me beans, you gotta send me unopened large can of beans. I'm a big fan of baked beans. You gotta send me the hickory flavor. You gotta give me the good stuff. I gotta have it with my barbecue. Put it with my hot dogs, you understand? Oh, chili. You can give me a can of chili and get some chili dogs in there. You know me. I would send ice cubes. I'm gonna get diabetes. Me. You know. Not the clouds. Oh, stupid. My beans. Can't forget a corn. We do like corn in this house too. We gotta have all the corn in honor of Corb Cob Crunch. Are better at the digital store more than us boomers. That's true. Nightmare's very on top of fighting all the terrible Steam games, which I gotta catch up on those, you know. Hopefully, I don't think I'll be doing it this Saturday, but I'm looking at next Saturday to hopefully have a bad game Saturday. I wanted to do one for the PS2, which involves me using my PS3, but I'm a little worried about my PS3 because it sounds like a jet engine taking off. And I tried cleaning it, but it still has that sound, and I'm wondering, like, it needs new thermal paste or something. I don't know. It just gets really hot, and I'm very concerned about it. Kofi? It is Kofi? Okay. I will pronounce it Kofi, then. Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs! Oh, man. I always forget his name. I need to write that guy's name down because when I grow up, I want to be just like him. Hot dogs! I know, Nightmare. It is just a huge list of bad games. Steam is an incredible amount of shovelware, man. It is getting really bad. Especially now that they're letting AI through. Oh no. The floodgates are open. There's gonna be nothing but trash now. Repurposed, reflipped, stolen trash. Like giving someone coffee money? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard like 4 different ways to pronounce it now. I don't know. Kofi? I think Kofi is a fun way to say it though. So I like Kofi. She got me sold. Dude. Oh, that's something else. I do need to do the hot dog tier list. I don't know when I should do that. So let me know if you guys have a thought on when I should do a hot dog tier list. Because It's very convenient also because from the support that my sister gets for having a kid, they actually gave her a membership to Costco, so I can actually go in and go get a Costco hot dog. I can finally have a Costco hot dog since I've never had one before. But I want to wait until I make the tier list, I think, because I would have to go a little far for the Costco. That's true, Tiberian. They let a lot of trash through, but the thing is that there's gonna be even more trash. Pizza's better? I wouldn't know. I've never been, but I will try both. I will do the honorary thing of at a Costco. I will try whatever they have at their cafe. For 2K subs? I heard people not really like that idea, so I didn't. I heard people say it wasn't great, so I didn't, but we can do it whenever we want instead. Instead of a celebration thing, we'll just do it whenever, you know? It's a thing to do. Me and my mother go to Costco for hot dogs every other Friday with strawberry shake. They have shakes? Ooh, Ezekiel, how would you rate the hot dog? On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate Costco hot dog? You want Valentine's Day hot dog tier list? We can do that. What was the other 2K promise? Oh. I think I remember. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Redacted. What? What? Redacted? No, nothing. We don't. There's nothing. Redacted said nothing. Oh no. Nothing, of course. Nothing. I remember it too. Oh no. You know, if I get held to that, I will do it, but we'll have to see how dedicated people are to that. Was it shave her head? Nah. 7.5, maybe an 8? That's a huge praise for a hot dog. That is huge praise. No way. I wonder what hot dog they use. Do they have their own brand of hot dog? I must know. Does Costco have a unique hot dog brand? I need to know. I must investigate now. Only indie games that are allowed on Steam were the occasional incredibly good one that caught Valve's notice. Yeah, now Valve's just kind of like... go ahead. Because then they used to have like a green light system or whatever that people voted on or whatever. And then before that, it was whatever Valve had to monitor it. I guess it just got so big they don't care much anymore. Kurlan? I believe so. Is that their own brand? Brand wieners. Is that their own brand? What is Kirkland? Actually, I think it's probably not going to happen if I feel like the joke replacement ought to work. Hey, I can figure it out. If it's one and enough redacted, like I said, I can figure it out. You know me. I think yes. Okay. Then it was worse with early access. Yeah, that's one thing that I despise is early access. Ugh, I hate it. Is the owner of Costco. Okay. So it is their brand of hot dog. Got it. Okay. Gonna sell her own brand of hot dogs and hot dog water. Whenever I get big enough to like if I'm Mr. Beast and instead of making chocolate bars, I will make hot dogs. That's what I'll do. Once I get there, man. No chocolate bars. Hot dogs. Also, I gotta tell you, remember a year ago now, for our 1K celebration, I had the Mr. Beast chocolate to help me with the spicy sauce. Chocolate tasted bad. I hate chocolate as it is, but that was bad chocolate. I apologize, not really. No. I am very picky about my hot dogs, so it gives me something to go into. I wouldn't dwell on it again, but you know. You liked my, my weird dying cat noises? I'm glad you like them, Warren. My Brianna Breeners brand wieners. Breeners brand wieners. Alright, that's the pinned comment of the night. Brand wieners. I love it, Eki. Breeners brand. I love, my god, it's difficult to say, but I love it. Breeners brand wieners. Oh, bless. I am blessed with you guys and your silly brains. Time to copyright that. Eki, you and me, we're a team on this one. Breeze brats. Brats. That's a pretty good one, too. Mossy, don't you dare. Mossy, you are the worst. Will there ever be a day where you can act like you don't live in the underground sewers? Breener? I know a professor doesn't. Breeners? I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay, so. I went a little over. I do have to go get ready for bed. But the thought is there. Brianna's Berserker bratwurst and Brianna's Berserker wieners. There you go. It'll be a collection. Alright, but I do have to get up. I'm gonna head out. But if we're with the topic of hot dogs, I'll make a poll to see how much people actually want to watch a hot dog tier list. Because I had some questionable answers the last time I brought it up. So I'll make a poll and whatnot, a post about it, see how people think. Because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Especially because I'm picky. And I would love to roast Nathan's hot dogs live because they're the worst hot dog. Spoilers. But yeah, I'll let that thought go in there and see what you guys think. But yeah, if I'll let it go and then maybe we'll do it for Valentine's Day. I think that's a good place to put it. With or without toppings. What, hot dogs? It will be plain hot dogs. We could do like a double tier list of toppings and no toppings if we wanted to, but I think we got to do pure hot dog no topping to really get the final decree, I'd say. But nonetheless, thank you for stream. Look forward to story mode like I prefer some story with my games. I hope it's over the top like I expect Tekken to be. That's what I hope for the story mode at Grishtar. But yeah, I love story mode stuff. Maybe not Valentine's, some connotations. I thought that's why. I thought that's why you guys wanted Valentine's Day. But nonetheless, thank you, Ezekiel, Professor Rock for Brains. Great to have you. It's been a bit, Professor. Another Warren, Igrishtar, Mossy Nightmare, Dakama, Raymond, Nami. If you're still walking, I'm still sad. I'm gonna stay on the walk home. I find him and send. Yeah, let him mourn his friend. You know, give him some space. Nami, enjoy your walk. Please be safe. Get home safe. Redacted, thank you for hanging out with me too. Tiberian, Roaming, Kabutler, Damascus, Jordan, Barada, Silver, Bot, Nether, Ezekiel. I'm gonna say Ezekiel again because I don't remember I said them. I'm gonna say Nightmare, Sloopy, and Gotenks. Almost. I'm always forgetting my blue wrenches because I know they're always there, but I gotta make sure I say their names. I forgot Sloopy and Gotenks. I caught it, Nightmare. I caught it. I got home, Nami. I'm glad you got home safe. I think you gotta swallow them whole like a hot dog eating contest. Bun or no bun? Is bun when it's a hot dog eating contest, right? Am I right? I might need to give me a lot of water. Alright. Wet bun, disgusting. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with story mode. I don't work tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. If I finish everything I gotta do at a good time, I might hang out in the Discord. hopefully I'll have a good point in time that it will be. Because mostly it looks like just mainly my morning's gonna be occupied, so we'll see. But other than that, we'll be back tomorrow night. How was my movie? Movie was great. Gurren Lagann, love it so much. 10 out of 10. But watch the TV show instead because very important story beats and character growth and arcs were not conveyed through the movie. It was mainly big and flashy fighting robots instead of the depth of the characters that I care about a lot. And Gurren Lagann does a lot of character depth that's really, really good. Even for characters you don't expect. So watch the TV show. Movie's great though. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. The ending was very hype. I do agree. Ending was very, very hype. Big good stuff. Very good stuff. Alright, yeah, Colm, I saw the Gurren Lagann movie. There's the 2 movies. They finally got shown in the US in movie theaters where they never were shown before. And I went and saw it. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, farewell, and have a good night. Bye! Burger being but badass. I need to make the text a different color. I keep forgetting to do that for the credits. I gotta remember to do that. Anyway, good night.